Been amazing. You know, we've had a lot of sparring partners that come in these weeks of training, and it's been great looks. And but that's maybe something that we will probably reach out and do and ask him, you know, how was he feeling, what was he thinking, and what was the things that caused him not throw so many punches that we know that he could do. Because I feel that if Klitschko would have thrown punches like we know he could do, it would have been a different result in the fight.
Deontay, can you tell us how you've been preparing for his speed and movement?
Well, you know, I also have speed and movement myself, but just to prepare for it, it's all about the sparring partners you bring in. You can never have no one that could give you a look identical to a fighter, but you can get something that can give you, like, you know what, you know, the speed is, the guys that we have in, you know, the speed and what they was doing, the movement, you know, although it's not Tyson Fury, but I think they possess something quicker than him, a little bit more athletics, a little bit more flexibility than him. It was great looks for me. So that's the only thing I can go off of in my natural instincts. You know, as a champion, as a true champion, you know how to adjust to any fight in the world. Like I said, my Olympics experience, my experience as being a professional, travel so many countries, to fight against so many different calibers of fighters, prepared me for this special moment that I feel no other heavyweight in the division have obtained. You know, of course, I have way more experience than these guys in a professional career with 40 and over 39 KOs.
How have those sparring sessions been like? Like, how have you adjusted, and how well have you done sparring against fast guys that move like that?
Sparring has been tremendously well. You know, I'm moving well. Of course, you starting out, you have to knock the rust off and stuff like that, but over and over again, every day, you're preparing, you're getting your body right, you're making adjustments every time you fight until you get that right point where you say, this is it, this is the style I need, this is where I need my timing to be at, and so forth and so on. And at this point in time, I'm right there. If the fight was this weekend, Deontay Wilder's ready.
Where have you been preparing for this? Where have you been training?
I've been in Alabama. You know, I do all my training. Camps in Alabama is very isolated for me. You know, the people respect me to just let me be, you know what I mean? People get hesitant when it comes to me no matter where I go. They get some type of fear, you know, or they feel intimidated when it comes to me. But, you know, but if they knew me as a person, you know, it wouldn't be no intimidation factor, because for me, I don't think I display any type of harm or danger to anyone unless they bring it to me or my team. You know, that's the only time I conduct myself in a manner that will look not pleasing to people to see. But you know, everything is good, man. I can't wait for December 1st. Everyone is in for a great treat.
Do you have a potential bowl game for Alabama? Kind of bringing a victory to Alabama?
Every time I fight, is you know, I'm bringing a victory to Alabama. You know, Alabama got to focus and make sure they bring something as well too with the team. You know, many times I've fought and they've lost, you know, and I had to bring it back. So, you know, I always want to feed off of them, and I hope they feed off of me as well too when it pertaining to the state. And we keep, you know, keeping that title. They call it the Title Town. You know, so I want to continue to keep Title Town well and alive, and with my part, I have no doubt that I'm going to do what I got to do and get the job done. Hopefully they can hold up their end of the bargain as well.
Okay, coming around.
What is Tyson's weakness?
I don't know what Tyson's weaknesses are. You know, I can't tell you that at this moment in time, but after the fight, I'll tell you all about it. You know, I never fought him before. He never fought me. I never dealt with anyone, you know, that possesses what he's possessing. You know, you can fight similar, but that's not the same as the main guy. So I can't tell you what his weaknesses are, nor can he tell me. He probably can assume, but I ain't about the assumption business. I ain't with that. You know, I want to be very clear about what I experienced, and come December 1st, I can tell you all about it after.
How would you summarize your career going from a 4-round fighter to pay-per-views, potential star?
It's been a mess. You know what I mean? I can say it's been exciting at times, and then I've had my times where, you know, I broke down, cried many times. I broke down very angry many times. When they say boxing is a very emotional sport, and it is that, you know, especially with the fighters and stuff, because as a fighter, you guys don't understand what we go through. Y'all can only, like I said, assume. You can only imagine things or whatever. But unless you're a fighter and you go through the circuit of this thing, you'll never understand. You know, many times, even just especially as a champion, it's so much that comes upon you, so much that you have to do. And that's the thing about me. That's why I say, don't call me a celebrity. I don't want to be famous. I just want to do what God allowed me to do. I don't care who knows me. Everybody want to outdo me. Everybody want to say they well known. Then I don't give a fuck. And I got to use that term because I don't care who knows me. My grandma said I was anointed by God and God gonna use me, and I'm allowing Him to use me in a way that's never been used before. And if it brings people to follow, then hell, my God, may y'all come with me and we're gonna go strong into the day and the night. But if not, if I don't bring no attention, no type of way, then that's good as well too. Because like I said, I have love, peace, happiness, and great health in my life, and that's all I need.
Deontay, Tyson said that this fight, you tried breaking it down very easy. He said that this fight was basically you attempting to land the right hand and him not letting you.
I'm glad that's their game plan. You know what I mean? Many times I've proved myself to many of people. You know, so that's the special part about this fight. We don't know what we're gonna do until we get in that ring. He don't even know what he's gonna do until he said he can box and do all that. But it's gonna be when you get in the ring with me, we'll see if that game plan go as planned. And I don't think it's gonna go as planned. It's gonna be a lot tougher than what he thinks it's gonna be. Like I said, I'm the dangerous man on the planet, and I'm gonna continue to say that, and I'm gonna continue to prove it. Those that doubt me, I feel sorry for you because I'm gonna prove you each and every time wrong. Because, like I said, I'm blessed to do this. This is nothing that I had to build to do. You know what I mean? Of course, I had to build skills. I had to use certain techniques to develop and stuff like that, but now I can put it in my own way. Now I can release my energy out to the universe and let people understand and witness what greatness really is. Because everyone is great. It's just we have to apply action we have to apply action. You know, we have to use some type of service to show our greatness. And that's what I want. I don't want to display my service to the sport to show that I came from good to great.
Does that give you extra confidence, being that they're just seeming to be kind of just looking for the right hand?
Almost definitely. You know, when guys talking like that, it makes me smile because I already know they're looking out for the right hand. That's the only thing they're looking for, and they're going to be in a surprise with the other hands that come out, although it's going to lead right back to the right hand when they least expect it.
Thank you.
We have one more question from here in the middle.
Hey, Mr. Waller, how bringing your training camp from Alabama to here in Los Angeles, how is that adjustment been? And how you adjusting to the bright lights, if you will?
I mean, it's, one thing about me, I'm a playmaker. So every time the lights get brighter, I shine brighter. You know, it just if the lights brighter, it'll allow my star to shine even brighter. You know, that's one thing about me. And, you know, being here, you know, many people don't know, I live here as well, too. I have a home here, as well as a lot of multiples of other states as well, too. You know, I like to have homes in different places because I'm big on meditation and visualization. And if I change cultures, if I change my environment, it allows me to change different energies to feel, you know what I mean? And that's why I do it for. So I'm very familiar with what's going on out here, the atmosphere, the people, you know what I'm saying? So I'm comfortable here. And with the more the merrier to witness all along what my grandma have been told me, that God is trying to use me. I'm anointed. And with that being said, the more that can witness, the more that would know. And the more I can motivate and to inspire to be great in your own type of way.
So you talking about purpose in this position. Fury also feels that God put him in this purpose. There's no reason that he went through all that to get to this point just to lose. What do you make of that viewpoint coming from him? Because he seems to say that there's a belief, there's something about too as well that he's in that position not just because of his hard work, but for a reason that God put him in that place as well, and not to lose.
Well, you know, that's what's so unique about this human person. God can put us all in positions, but He have something in store a little greater for others. That's why we all don't come up at the same time. You know, we all gradually come at points and times in our life. He may be put in this position as well as I, but we're going to see if I advance or he advance, or if we both supposed to be somewhere. I know, not only the feeling, but I know God didn't lead me this far just to become this, just to get to this point, or just to come this far. He didn't make me come this far just to come this far. And that's why I like to have witnesses. And I like to say what I'm going to do so I can prove it to you. And on that night of the day, we're going to see who's going to be anointed, who's going to be blessed, and who's going to go to the top. I know I am. I don't think he's really
You have thousands of Mexican followers, please. You want to fight in LA. What can you tell to La Raza? You have a lot of Mexican followers. What can you tell to La Raza?
Man, I just want to tell those guys, I love them so much. They're a big part of boxing. They support boxing like none other, man. I'm just happy to be able to have, supporters all over the world. It does my heart, very well. Although I'm very aggressive in the ring, and I display such madness and mayhem in this ring. But when it comes to people, I am a true people's champion. I can go all over the world and meet people, link to them, and relate to them in some type of way. That's just my passion and what my heart is. So I thank you guys so much. Tune into this fight. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be great.
Deontay, last question is here. That's it.
Where?
Last one, right here.
Okay.
Deontay, for the first time in your career, you faced some adversity against Luis Ortiz, and you're covered very nicely. What did you say is your foremost learning from that experience?
Put that anywhere.
That you're going to apply in the fight come December 1st.
Could you say the question one more time?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So, for the first time in your career against Luis Ortiz, you faced some in-ring adversity and you recovered really well. You showed your grit and your heart. What would you say was your foremost learning from the fight?
From the Ortiz fight?
And you're going to apply moving forward in the Fury fight.
Man, everything I did in that fight, I knew I can do it. Even when getting buzzed by him, I knew I had it inside. I'm a champion. I'm a true champion, and I always say it. That's why I say certain things that when I get in certain situations and I overcome it, I don't want it to be a surprise for people. I don't want it to be wow, he did this. When I always tell you the same thing, I always say how I am. It's not to the point where I say things to be cocky. It's not to the point where I say things to be arrogant, but I want people to understand me when I speak it, that I'm telling the truth. This is how I truly feel in my heart, my soul, and in my mind. This is where I am. So when things happen like that, I don't want it to be a surprise to people like, well, he's a champion. That's what he's supposed to do.
All right, guys, thank you. All right, Deontay, thank you. So Deontay's going to change. We're going to work out in.